Script. Most TV shows never get a second chance. Once a network cancels them, that's usually the end of the story. But every once in a while, a series refuses to die, and what just happened to The Hunting Party could be setting up one of those rare comeback stories. Because while NBC has officially cancelled the crime thriller after its second season, there's one detail that is fans paying very close attention, and it could completely change the show's future. Hey everyone, I'm Host. If you're a fan of crime dramas, chances are you've heard about The Hunting Party. The series quickly built a loyal audience thanks to its unique premise, intense investigations, and a mystery that kept viewers coming back week after week. But now, after 2 seasons, NBC has decided to pull the plug. At first glance, that sounds like the end. But here's where things get interesting. According to reports, the studio behind the show isn't ready to give up just yet. Universal Television is reportedly exploring other options and looking for a new home for the series. And one name keeps coming up in the conversation: Netflix. Now, if that sounds familiar, there's a very good reason. The show's lead star, Melissa Roxburgh, has already lived through almost this exact situation before. Years ago, she starred in Manifest, another NBC drama that was cancelled despite having a passionate fanbase. But after the show exploded in popularity on Netflix, something remarkable happened. Netflix stepped in and gave Manifest a final season, allowing the story to reach a proper conclusion. And that's exactly why many fans think history could repeat itself. Earlier this year, Season 1 of The Hunting Party arrived on Netflix and quickly started gaining momentum. The series climbed into Netflix's top 10 rankings and reportedly reached as high as the number 3 spot. For a show that many viewers had never even heard of before, that's a pretty big deal. And honestly, this changes the entire conversation. Networks often make cancellation decisions based on ratings, budgets, and scheduling priorities. But streaming platforms play by different rules. If a show attracts enough viewers and generates enough engagement, it suddenly becomes valuable again. Now this is where the story gets even more interesting. For anyone unfamiliar with the series, A Hunting Party follows FBI profiler Rebecca Beck Henderson as she leads a special task force on a mission unlike anything seen in most crime dramas. Their targets aren't ordinary criminals. They're some of the most dangerous serial killers in the country, individuals everyone believed were already dead. The shocking twist? They escaped from a secret underground government prison known as the Pit. That setup immediately gave the series a different feel from traditional procedural crime shows. Instead of solving a random case each week, the team is dealing with a growing crisis involving killers who were never supposed to see daylight again. And fans loved it. Many viewers praised the show's blend of suspense, action, and conspiracy elements. It managed to combine the familiar appeal of FBI investigations with a larger mystery that kept audiences invested over multiple episodes. But despite the dedicated fanbase, the cancellation still happened. And that's left viewers wondering whether streaming numbers alone can save the show. The answer is complicated. Not every cancelled series gets rescued. In fact, most don't. Even successful streaming performances don't automatically guarantee another season. Production costs, licensing agreements, cast availability, and long-term profitability all play major roles behind the scenes. Still, there are reasons for optimism. The fact that the studio is actively shopping the series around suggests they believe there's still demand. Companies generally don't spend time searching for new buyers unless they see real potential. And with crime thrillers continuing to perform well on streaming platforms, The Hunting Party could fit perfectly into the type of content audiences are already watching. What happens next will likely depend on one thing: viewers. If enough people continue discovering the show, streaming it, discussing it online, and keeping interest alive, that attention could make a difference. We've seen fan campaigns influence decisions before, and streaming platforms pay very close attention to audience behavior. So while NBC may have closed one chapter, the story might not be finished yet. In fact, fans are already pointing to Manifest as proof that impossible comebacks can happen. The big question now is whether The Hunting Party can generate the same kind of momentum. Will Netflix see enough value to step in? Will another streaming service make an offer? Or has the final episode already aired? Right now, nobody knows for sure. But one thing is clear, this cancellation isn't being treated like a typical cancellation. The conversation is still alive, the fanbase is still engaged, and the possibility of a rescue remains very real. And if a streaming revival does happen, today's cancellation announcement could end up being remembered as just a temporary setback. What do you think? Should Netflix save The Hunting Party? Or do you think the series have reached its natural ending? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Unix Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest TV news, streaming updates, and entertainment stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.